Hey guys, for my electronics projects, Arduino, metal detecting, radio projects, I like using rechargeable 9-volt and AA metal hydride batteries, nickel metal hydride batteries. And these are a few years old, but apparently rechargeable batteries have about 500 life cycles for the 9 volts. But I wanted to give you guys a heads up, just as a safety warning, because I purchased this cheapo battery charger direct from China on eBay, as I do most everything, including these batteries, a couple years ago, and I noticed that these status lights stay on. These were charging for 18 hours, and they were just under 9 volts each. 18 hours, guys, and these red lights were still on, and they will turn green, as I recall, when the battery is fully charged. But you know, my gut instinct just told me that's long enough, and sure enough, check it out. You know, a 9-volt battery new is 9.7 volts, and this thing is maxed out 9.73. Okay, so they are way maxed out, and I'm glad I unplugged this from the wall and took these out. I'm going to store these kind of away from my living area for a while. They're fine. I'm pretty sure they're fine. They're cool to the touch. Not that that's a total indicator, but definitely if your batteries are getting warm or hot, you definitely don't want to keep those in a charger. These were cool the entire time. I know this is a cheapo charger, and it's gotten some reviews of being junk because of its slow charging time. So, I mean, it has worked in the past. It seems to be more reliable for the AA's. But anyhow, just a safety tip. If you're charging your batteries overnight, let's say, your 9 volts, AA's, AAA's, and your status light's still on your cheapo charger, take them out. It's better to err on the side of caution. Do not overcharge your rechargeable batteries. You're still going to get hundreds of life cycles out of them, even if you don't totally max it out. And that sure beats a potential battery explosion. Thanks for watching, you guys. Please post your comments below. I am going to be ramping up this season, getting into metal detecting. Got my Tesoro Silver UMax out. Also, I'm messing around with some radio projects, and just picked up these transformers, 1300 to 8 ohm ratio transformers, and this is something that I have not messed around with before, is modulating a radio signal into an oscillating crystal. So I've got a crystal on the way, 95, about 100. Okay, so that is definitely the high side, or the secondary side of the transformer, and this opposite side is about 10, 11, or between 10 and 15 ohms. So that's kind of interesting. And how these transformers work, and I just labeled them. I labeled it low and then high with a little bit of marker there, just so I could remember. How they work is it's very thin wires around those posts there, leads coming out of the transformer core. And what it is that there's 2 separate windings going in different directions. One is on this side, actually this being the low side, so this is the side that was registering about 15 ohms. Even though this is advertised at 1300 to 8 ohms, I'm not exactly sure why I'm picking up a different value there. But anyway, there's definitely a high side and a low side. So the windings begin and end on one side, on those posts, and then windings also begin and end on this side, on those 2 posts. And both sets of windings go around that entire core, which has a graphite or ferrite box kind of around it. That's an isolator. Apparently that's some kind of like isolator action there. And then that's wrapped with a metal band. And then you've got your pegs there below. So this will be fun to interface with an oscillating crystal that I've got on order. So be checking that out. Also, I've been ramping up for the metal detecting season, as mentioned, and that's why I'm charging these out. I was also cleaning some of my metal detector. Hang on, I'll go grab that. Another thing, guys, always store your electronics like metal detectors and stuff without the battery in there. Because have you ever opened up your electronics device and found battery acid around one of the posts and corrosions? It's really nasty. And over the course of a winter or any kind of storage, it's bound to happen. So at the end of every season, take out your batteries. It's just good practice. But as I pulled this open yesterday, I cleaned off one of these posts right there. You can kind of see some copper plating coming through right there. This is a very old Tesoro UMAX, still in great operating condition. But I scrubbed that off with a toothbrush and just some metal abrasive. I think I actually used a razor blade. It scraped off that battery acid. Definitely want to wear gloves if you're doing that, because I know I got burned a little bit on my skin. I noticed there's just a small amount of battery acid on that post. But clean that up real well, because that's what your batteries are making contact with when you put them in here, are those posts. So I'm going to make sure that that's all good to go. So yeah, if you guys are into metal detecting, please post your comments below, and or do cool things with transformers or any kind of radio projects. Post your comments below. Springtime is rolling around, and soon it's going to be summer, so it's a good time to get your electronics gear out. Another thing I have on the way, these are my headphones these are my busted headphones that I've used for years with my metal detector, and I just ordered a new pair of headphones, actually closed back. These are open back headphones, but I ordered a pair of Samsung headphones, really good, affordable quality headphones. I'm really looking forward to using those. They do have a 1/4-inch jack, whereas this is a 3.5 mil, because the Tesoro takes a 1/4-inch jack right there for the headphones. But I'm really looking forward to checking out the Samsungs and telling you guys how I like those. I got those predominantly for metal detecting. However, it's also going to be cool to listen to music and stuff on my laptop with them. They'll be pretty versatile, and I've got adapters going from 1/4-inch to 3.5 millimeter. Those adapters are handy to have around. What I mean is stuff like this, like for these headphones here with my metal detector. This is what the kind of rig that I had to use to get them to work. And with my new ones that are coming in that have a 1/4-inch jack, I will be able to interface that with my laptop to listen to tunes with this gold-plated 3.5 millimeter jack. So these kind of things are good to have around. I'm sure some of you out there have got the same kind of stuff. All right, so that's what I've been doing this afternoon with electronics gear. Thanks for checking in with me. Please post your comments below. And now, as always, I've got to clean up this little mess I made here. It's always fun. You guys have a great day.